Hello everyone, Genghis here, and today, after I guess a pretty long while of me mainly giving you live replays as far as cameras is concerned, we have some really nice commented stuff. I basically fucked up the recording of this, but yeah, battle was nice and done against a decent enemy. So let's go ahead. So we're fighting against USSR, which is a decent enemy. The issue is also that they know exactly, most likely, what I did in the battle just before, because I played against an ally of theirs. Also, they didn't really have a full team, they know the strategy I had. So I changed it up a little bit. But basically, the basic idea here that you're going to be seeing is that at the beginning I go here, yada yada was mostly everything. So that in case the enemy is there, we hopefully kill them. We have one batch shot already for the stuns. And one batch shot for spawning here, one batch shot for spawning here. Right, really limited on that, like normally on this match you can play with 3-4 batch shots, you can play this map with multiple parties and so on. Really trying to limit that, just one batch shot spawning here, one T-57 to hold that position. In at least this very replay, right? You can change it up a bit, like, it's not about the exact tanks, right? And everything else, okay, 12 tanks going yada 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 here. SDB gets spotted, I'm not gonna stop though, Batcheck gets spotted. What's really nice is by having this kind of much tanks here, we should be able to farm that, this kind of much tanks, Genghis. But yeah, the point of also by going super aggressive like this with mediums and not just heavies, is that you are quite likely to catch, you know, like an enemy spotting Batcheck. Although it looks like this one gets away. Where now? Keepo, Keepo. There we go, we start shooting. So yeah, get everyone over here for now. That's part one. Find out the enemy is not here. Okay, so how do we react now? And now you're gonna see me, well, okay, really with the live recording right now, because getting orders at everyone. What's going on right now? 197 is gonna go down there to that bridge and go hold down and be able to spot this. Slash, the first one's gonna fuck it up and the second one's gonna do it better. I'm also sending some of the 907s, I think 3 back here, while I'm doing the same myself. To support this T-57. I'm getting Kaza, who's this other batch after did a spotting round, to try and get into the A1 area, to give us spots in case they're pushing here, so that from there we can then snipe, and you can also get some ass shots, like if they just, you know, YOLO this without checking that out. And I'm putting 197 into the hold down position right there. And that's that. So basically the idea right now is, we get this, we get the map control, then we keep a couple snipers here. Oh no, yeah, so we get this at the beginning, secure that side of the map, and then we instantly react into keep this position for sniping, because it's a decent position for that, but rotate the rest of the tanks away. And you're gonna see that we're gonna rotate way more. So like now I'm also getting back most of the 113, I'm just keeping one 113 over here, after getting shot there. Or at least I'm moving 2 more away or whatever. We have the 907 here who's doing some nice spotting in the south, right? The TVPs can stay there for the longest, because they're great snipers. My plan here is to, like, basically now you kind of see step 1 and step 2 of the strategy, right? Step 1 was get that shit, make sure we have that, and, you know, if they are, not just go there with 5 tanks, or if they come with 10, we don't fucking lose. Step 2 is, okay, secure map control. Get this, get enough tanks here so they can't push it too easily, and, you know, get that position, that's very important, and if possible, all this. Now I see them pushing over here. So I'm making sure that the one more 113 is also coming, and the TVP, because especially, I think I also saw, or will see, the 5s moving. Well, you can see some nice shooting here. So, yeah, I see them pushing over here quite aggressively. They probably did not expect us to have this amount of tanks, right? That's quite obvious. But this still doesn't look too good to me. I mean, I'm quite happy they're there, but you can, I really quite panic in this moment, because I don't know where the rest of the tanks is. So the idea is I'm gonna get the TVPs also over here, so they can just snipe in case they push, right? And they also have shots at this. The 113s can come join the fight. I'm keeping 197 and 113 there, which, like, being hold down tanks, should be able to hold that for forever. And, well, forever, no. But for quite a while, especially since in case they get pushed, they spot the enemies quite early and the 2 TVPs can rush in instant. And go support there. And I still have this one guy there, spotting here, so that they can't peek too aggressively on this side and shoot all of this in the ass, right? Like, that would obviously, like, obviously we're not completely safe from this area right now. But they can't really peek there, because if they get peeked, they get spotted by that guy, and then they get shot by that guy. At least that's the idea. At this point, I noticed, okay, they're not gonna super rush in here right now, right? I order the 113s to now, so this is step 3, get under here. So the idea is, you have this position to snipe, and you have this position to snipe, which gets you some really nice crossfire. And then by getting 907s or 113 or something, right? Something fast with armor. Under them, you can get the spots in that you need. If they try and counter rush, you just wreck them from all the crossfires. And if not, I don't know, you have fun. So that's kind of what's going on over here. T100 gets spotted over there. We're trying to get in some shots. And at this moment, like, to be honest, this exact moment, or 10 seconds ago, is the moment where I thought, okay, this game is good, and now I need to fuck it up to lose this. Like, this is the moment where, yeah, I was like, I don't know, mission achieved. And you're like, wait, the score is 2-1, right? Like, what? And, this is, I don't know. It's quite hard to explain, but Clown Wars really is a lot about positioning. And at this point, I have all the positions I wanted. I have the ridgeline here, which allows me to shoot into this. But even more so, this ridgeline, if they're camping here, I can shoot into that. We can also farm these guys in case they want to run or they want to do a second push. We still have this angle covered. The snipers here are going to be extremely useful at nearly anything. We should... Basically, the thing is we can grind down this slowly. There's no way they can run away, and there's no way they have a good position. Right, like look at that TVP. The same goes for that 907. And there's nothing I can see at this point in the game that the enemy could do that would make us lose. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not wrong. Maybe they're gonna show me wrong, and that's the big cliffhanger here. But yeah. For now, that's the situation. Also want to talk about the batchat RD bit, right? Like, batchat RD in Clown Wars. Holy fuck, when's the last time I used one? Probably 2 years ago, and like... only time I remember using a fucking batchat RD was on... what was that fucking retarded map called? The one you could only get on like tier 1, 2, and 3 and Clown Wars? Or you would drive straight down and camp with I-7s for like the first 2 years of Clown Wars? Oh man, holy fuck. Anyway, ignore that. I guess someone is gonna help me out in the comments for sure. Make sure you leave a like and a subscribe also, because, yeah, and click that fucking bell. At this point, we get even more pressure here. I can move up the 907s. If you want to make sure you win, it's always important that you keep the control, right? So, if I would just, like, you know, when the score is 4-1, if I go like, everyone go YOLO, no. You can still lose it. But yeah, that's why. Make sure that this T-57, even though he wanted to move up, he stays up there. He keeps the crossfire. That's actually... oh yeah, look at this, by the way. This is some nice gameplay at outplaying. This is some nice Clown Wars stuff outplaying that batchat. That 113. 1.9 KHP, 113. Tracked by Kaza. Nice aim by him. He makes a miss. I get in. Finish him off. Guy does 0 damage with his 1.9 KHP. Good job, Kaza. And I try and go for 35. Also, pretty important to keep TVPs up there for quite a while to keep the crossfires in case they do a desperate counter push. Because that's really, like, for example, one of the things they could win this, right? Our mediums are pushing up here. Our heavies are under there, but they still have, you know, like, not at this point, obviously. But yeah, we don't have any snipers in the back anymore, and then they suddenly just push over and kill our heavies or something, and our mediums are not really in a position to snipe. And, like, you know, the 57 is, like, in the open too, and the TVP they're, like, in the open too. Whereas the exact same situation if you have your sniper sniping. That's that. So, yeah. I don't know, pretty damn happy with the score. USSR is definitely not a bad clan. We played against them 3 times yesterday. 1-2, lost 1. You will not see the loss, because they just camped like retards. But you'll see the other win too, probably. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this, because I really think this is a pretty damn strong strategy. And it worked out pretty damn well here too. And yeah. As always, hit me up in the comment, tell me what you think of this, and I hope you enjoy this kind of commentary. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, actually, no, before we go bye-bye, you even get post-game results, because I am such a good YouTuber. Oh my god. Although there isn't that much to say. Oh yeah, actually, batchat RD. Right, why the fucking batchat RD? Because it can stun. Maybe I should have even shown that a bit more in the replay, but the batchat RD was actually stunning the E5s quite a lot. And the thing is that with 3 shots in a row, so you have 3 shots in the span of 20 seconds now, so 3 shots, 10 seconds C-Day, right? Even if they use a medkit, they will be stunned for 20-25 seconds. And in a brawl, to be honest, stunning is a bit overrated, but especially when sniping, if you're stunned, you are really quite useless. And that is quite interesting. And I'm not saying batchat RD OP, I'm saying I'll be playing around and experimenting with it a bit, and we'll see what's gonna happen. Apart from that, like, what kind of shows this was a good game, in my eyes, is how fucking spread out the damage was, right? Like, all of these people pretty much did Clown Wars amount of damage. I mean, there is only so much HP in a Clown Wars game. Extinct was a 907 going for the bridge, who kind of drove a bit stupid and got wrecked, but that happens. And I don't know, you know, like, only so much damage to go at some point. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, as always, and see you next time. Bye-bye.